hard criminals, hardened, vicious, horrible criminals. You don't read about things like Washington, D.C., where there is virtually no crime, and it was horrible a year and a half ago. Memphis, Tennessee, which was a real disaster, and now it's down. Crime has dropped by 78% in the last 2 months. New Orleans, Louisiana, I was asked by the governor of Louisiana to help them with New Orleans. It was a disaster, and crime is down 54% in about 3 weeks. You don't read about that. And we've done all of this by taking thousands of criminals out of these states. We took over 2,000 people out of Washington, D.C. These were criminals. You know, if you remember, about 2% of the population, it's a very simple business. 2% of the population causes 90% of the crime. So when you start decimating that 2%, boom, that's why we have the, it's an amazing number when you think. It's just crime over and over and over. 2% creates 90% of the crime. Isn't that amazing? It's not that complicated, is it? In 1 year, we've achieved the largest drop in the murder rate in the history of our country. Drug overdose deaths are down by 21%, the largest drop ever recorded. We got to do better than that. And I've designated the drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. Big deal. And despite the strong efforts of the fake news media, we are starting to see the historic success reflected in tremendous polls. We have great polls. In last week's Rasmussen poll, we're leading among Hispanic voters. We're leading by a lot. Nobody's ever seen a Republican lead among Hispanic voters. You know, Hispanic voters don't want crime. People don't realize that. Hispanic voters want strong borders because they know what's coming in and they don't want them. They're great. They've been great. We did so great in the election with Hispanic voters. We did so great with black men. We did so great with white everything. In yesterday's RMG poll, a clear majority of Americans support our deportation policies by a margin of 10%. Now, I don't know why 10%, because I don't think it's even, I mean, wouldn't you say like 100%? Who the hell would be against? Maybe somebody that hates our country. And a recent Harvard-Harris poll found that 80% of Americans support our unprecedented operation to deport criminal aliens. In other words, 80%, that's more like it, of the people support our operation to remove really dangerous, bad people out of our country. And in a Reuters poll that just came out, Republicans are leading on the economy by a lot and leading on immigration by a lot, and the crime, they're leading by a real lot, by almost 20 points. And in Real Clear Politics average net approval, the Republican Party is more than 10 points more popular than Democrats. And I don't even understand that. How can 10 points is considered a lot. But to me, I mean, how is it 10 points when we've done all these things? They've done only destroying our country. They are destroying, they would destroy. I'm telling you, if Kamala won, or any of them, I think Gavin Newsom is worse because, I mean, he's destroyed California. If they win, that group, that ideology wins, you will be Venezuela on steroids. And I've said it for years. And you know what? They will destroy our country. The country would have been destroyed already. We're fully rebuilding the U.S. military with more than $1 trillion we're spending on the military. And in June, we obliterated Iran's nuclear capacity in Operation Midnight Hammer. You saw that. People have been waiting for 22 years to do that, and we were right at the end. They were about a month away from having a nuclear weapon. We had to do it. And by the way, there's another beautiful armada floating beautifully toward Iran right now. So we'll see. I hope they make a deal. I hope they make a deal. They should have made a deal the first time they'd have a country. And just weeks ago, at a spectacular operation in Venezuela, we brought the outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro to face American justice. in one of the most brilliant, lethal, quick, they've never seen violent operations ever seen, military operations ever seen. Nobody was killed, not on their side, a lot of people, unfortunately, I have to say a lot. We went into a very big, powerful military base with a group of unbelievable, talented, patriotic people that love our country. You couldn't hold them back. You know, the weather was off for 3 nights. It was not good, so I delayed it. The next night it was okay, but not great. I said, General, sir, they're ready to go, sir, they're okay. I said, but the weather's a little bad. I said, sir, they're ready to go. I said, God bless you, General. And boy, did they do a job. Joe Biden and his allies, in conclusion, in Congress did everything they could to destroy our country, but they failed. And today, after just 1 year since my second inauguration, you know, we have a new hat. It's called America is Back. America is back. Our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is stopped. Incomes are up. Prices are down. Our economy is roaring. Our workers are thriving. And our country is winning again, winning like never before. We've never had a period of time like this. You've never had a period of time. I just left a great group of people from Iowa, and half of them were crying as they talked to me. I don't think they were crying because I'm doing a bad job. You know, in theory, you cry if you do a bad. They were crying because I've done a good job. Sir, they said, sir, you've brought our country back. Crying. One woman was fantastic. She grabbed me and she put her head right there, and her tears are pouring all over my beautiful suit. I figured I'd get it. And I checked it out, and there was a lot of makeup all over. I said, what the hell am I going to do? I got to get myself in trouble. No, but she was crying, and I said, don't cry. Be happy. Be happy. With the help of the incredible people of Iowa, we're repairing 4 long years of disaster and decline, and we're beginning what will be known as the greatest years in the history of our country. I believe that, too. We are entering a period that will be called the Golden Age of America. That's what's happening. So together with all of you, and you were with me from the beginning, all 3 times we won by a lot. I don't know if you remember, but before I got involved, this was really a Democrat state. You know that. I don't want to bring it up. And then I came along, and it wasn't a Democrat very long, and our great chairman did such a good job. Boy, oh boy, you could do anything. I've offered him, come to Washington, take any position. But he likes it. He just doesn't want to leave. I think you just want to stay in Iowa. I don't blame you. But you are fantastic. But we've won all 3 times by a lot. But until we came along, this used to be a Democrat state, and then we turned it. Barack Hussein Obama, have you heard of him? He won both times, didn't he win both? He won twice, you know. Barack Hussein Obama, wonderful president, really brought people together, didn't he? But Barack Obama won twice, you know, and so everyone said, well, Iowa, you know, they had this down as not winnable. And we won in a landslide. 3 times we won in a landslide. So. Together with all of you, the citizens from all across this incredible, beautiful land, we will make America powerful again. Oh, we've done it. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. That's happening. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And most importantly, we will make America great again. Thank you, Iowa. Thank you. Thank you.
अमेरिकी सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप का तकरीब से खिताब जारी था। उनका कहना था कि इस वक्त एक बहरी बेड़ा ईरान की जानिब बढ़ रहा है। जून में ईरान की जौहरी सलाहियत ख़त्म कर दी। मुझे यकीन है कि वो मुआहदा करेंगे। अमेरिका सुनहरी दौर में दाखिल हो रहा है। मेरी हुकूमत ने अमेरिकी सरहदें मुकम्मल तौर पर महफूज बना दी हैं। अमेरिका को सरमायाकारी के लिहाज से नंबर 1 मुल्क बना दिया। फ़ौज, पुलिस और फायर डिपार्टमेंट में रिकॉर्ड भर्तियाँ हो रही हैं। अमेरिका में $18 ट्रिलियन की सरमायाकारी आ रही है। अमेरिका में 1 साल पहले तारीखी महंगाई थी, अब कम हो चुकी। अमेरिका में अद्वियात की कीमतें कम तरीन सतह पर आ चुकी हैं। फ्रांस ने कीमतें कम करने से इनकार किया तो टैरिफ बढ़ाने की धमकी देंगे। फ्रांसीसी सदर ने फ़ौरन हमारी बात मान ली। चीन अमेरिका से $40 अरब का सोयाबीन खरीदने पर तैयार हो गया। आपको आगाह करे हैं कि अमेरिकी सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। उनका कहना है कि इस वक्त एक बहरी बेड़ा ईरान की जानिब बढ़ रहा है। जून में ईरान की जौहरी सलाहियत ख़त्म कर दी। मुझे यकीन है कि वो मुआहदा करेंगे। अमेरिका सुनहरी दौर में दाखिल हो रहा है, ऐसा कहना है अमेरिकी सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप का। उनका मजीद कहना था कि मेरी हुकूमत ने अमेरिकी सरहदें मुकम्मल तौर पर महफूज बना दी हैं। अमेरिका को सरमायाकारी के लिहाज से नंबर 1 मुल्क बना दिया। फ़ौज, पुलिस और फायर डिपार्टमेंट में रिकॉर्ड भर्तियाँ हो रही हैं। अमेरिका में $18 ट्रिलियन की सरमायाकारी आ रही है। अमेरिका में 1 साल पहले तारीखी महंगाई थी, अब कम हो चुकी है। अमेरिका में अद्वियात की कीमतें कम तरीन सतह पर आ चुकी हैं। चीन अमेरिका से $40 अरब का सोयाबीन खरीदने पर तैयार हो गया। हमने अपने किसानों को $12 अरब का पैकेज टैरिफ के पैसों से दिया। अमेरिका में तेल की कीमतें कम तरीन सतह पर हैं। अमेरिका में जुराइम की शरह में भी कमी आई है। आज वस्त मुद्दती इंतखाबात हार गए तो अमेरिका बहुत कुछ खो देगा। मनशियात फरोशों को बमबारी करके तबाह कर दिया। समुंदर के रास्ते मनशियात की